who are fighting against. Let them speak too. Then the thing changes, you see. So, and then I study, and I see that the years, I'm 55 years, I've seen Canadians, I've seen so many Jews. I didn't see them as much as in Iran, but I've seen even Iranian Jews in Toronto. Many of them I've spoken to, they just do not like what happens. They totally sympathize with the situations, you see. They don't approve of what is happening to the Palestinians. Many of them, many. I've seen it. So what is this Jew, Muslims, Palestinians, this and that? These are labels. The truth is that we're human beings. You know, I understand the Jews because I'm a Baha'i. I was in Iran when I'm singled out, beaten up in the streets just because of my belief. I know what minority means. Okay. This doesn't mean the treatment that is being received right now and is happening between this conflict. I do not approve of any actions that is happening, you know, to the Palestinians. I do not accept it. I think there should be some other ways, but who is to find a way, what to do? Long time ago, I think around 1999, 1991 or 1990, I went to Israel because we Baha'is, we go there, the shrine of Baha'ullah is there. Baha'ullah was there before when there was an Israel. So in Tel Aviv, some guy, it seems an army man, he's a taxi driver, and I told him, you know, you don't look like a taxi driver. He said, no, I'm an army general, a major of the army. I said, what brings you here? I said, you know, we came here to go to Haifa and visit the shrine of the Bab and Baha'ullah. So I said, what is the matter with you? You're Jews. What is this intifada that you have? He said, yeah, costing us $1 million a day. But he said, you're not from here. You don't know what's happening. I told him, you know, enlighten me. I was younger. I said, it doesn't matter. Any deal we make with the Muslims, some other one of them, they don't accept it. If we make something Syria likes it, then Iraq doesn't like it. If we make it Iraq likes it, then Egypt doesn't like it. It is impossible, he says, for us to make all the Muslims agree upon what they want from us. So that's why this conflict goes on. I totally understood what he means, you know. But this is not the issue. The issue is that there are innocent people here, children, very innocent. They're dying, they're getting disfigured, they're becoming orphan. Old people that have nothing to do with this conflict. They have no enmity with anybody really. They're suffering. In both sides. Maybe 10 Jews and 100 Palestinian, but still, death is death. Violence is violence. One or thousands. As Quran says, you kill one person as if you've killed the entire mankind. So here to come and say that, oh, we killed 10, they killed 1,000, is not, you know, for me, is not an explanation. It's killing is killing. So, I try to understand this situation for myself all the time. I'm giving an example. I've seen that lots of time in my country. Let's say 2 guys are fighting because he says you took my money and he says, you know, you scratched my car. They come down, they start fisting at each other, and they go on and they just start to beat each other. We're witnessing, you know, some people are this side and some people are that side. These are the friends of these 2 fighters. What are they going to do? They tell them, hey, you know, have my knife. And the other guy says, hey, keep my pistol. We're calling ourselves friends, but what are we doing? Now we're giving weapons to these people. The fight that was just an injury maybe to arm and a scratch on the face, now is getting to become fatal because we gave them the weapons. Well, with the weapon, they start to kill each other, and then the two dads are coming involved. So, hey, you killed my son. Says, you killed my son too. And now they get at each other. They kill each other. Then the family comes in. So the first cause is lost, that it was about land in the case of Palestinians and Israelis. Now it's about that you killed my children, you killed my son. And those things are the new causes for war. And if it keeps going like this, there will never be an end, because there's always reasons, fresh reasons every day. What do we call those people who are helping these fighting people? Are they really friends? Or they're enemies? Is this a conspiracy? Or is it a sentiment? Or is it just really sheer ignorance of not giving them weapons and let things cool down? Is this friendship? Persian, they call it, they have a story of a man who had a bear, a big huge bear as a friend. Maybe he was some kind of a circus man. So he's sleeping, and when he's sleeping, the bear is out there, get rid of the mosquitoes or flies. One fly keeps coming back. And bear gets really angry. He goes to get a big, huge stone and goes bang on the head of his friend to kill the fly. And of course, he killed his friend. This type of friendship is like that, They call it the friendship of the anti-bear. Doesn't go there. So what is the real cause right now? The real cause, I know, revenge. Not for the first cause. The first cause is long time gone. How I am going to talk to a person who just lost his son? Because I can imagine what happens to me if I lose my son, especially for no reason. Just a bomb came and killed me. Or my mother or my child. I cannot forgive. I would not be able to listen to any advice. So, I refrain at any point to be, even as a friend, as a sympathizer, to advise you even. Because you're injured. You're like a person in a bed, injured, lost his leg and hand. And I'm trying to advise him. How does it work? It can't work. So I have to talk to those who are witnessing this, to humanity. Everyone included. I'm asking the questions. What is the benefit? What is the outcome? What positive has come out by giving weapon to those who want to fight Israel? Has this caused you to win anything? Has this stopped the war? Hasn't it just increased it more and more? Look, isn't it better to change the war? Let's fight it in a different way. I think Palestinians, if I was one, it's the humble opinion, brothers. We lost the front. The front is no longer Israel. It's poverty. It's ignorance. It's lack of education. It's sickness. That is the real war. Isn't it better as a friend we give money to those organizations in Palestine that they want to build hospitals? They want to build the schools. They want to educate these people. Because education is a strength. Knowledge is power. Getting them involved in a battle that has no end is the battle of the lumber with an electrical saw. You go in, you get shredded. You go in, you get shredded. There's no end to it. There's no winning. It has just gotten worse. Then their strategy has to be changed. I'm not one of the people that believe in conspiracy theory. But one can look at it and says that in the area, aren't there governments that they have no legitimacy to govern their people? They have no mandate, and they're looking for a mandate. They're looking to show to their people that we are supporter of the Muslims and the truth and Islam. They've created, these people, these governments, some sort of a show to intrigue and stimulate and make them angry, make the Israel angry and Israelis, so they can come back and kill the Palestinians. All Palestinians, they die. These governments, they come with the big money to the organizations that they want to show to their people we're supporter of Islam and the Muslims. I'm not saying this is exactly happening, but surely it looks like it. Because the fight or war starts, whatever, and then I see it ended, and I hear big donation went to the organizations in Palestine. I said, it seems the whole thing is to make money. It looks this way. But God forbid, I'm not accusing anybody in Palestine, any organization that are involved in that. But sometimes ignorance is the worst conspiracy. You know, it's leading that way, it seems. Are we killing Palestinians to get rich? Is that what we're doing? Or we're not doing that, but ignorance, lack of knowledge, oblivion.